I don't know why, but I'm very clumsy. I must just have a really poor kinesthetic sense. I trip over and knock over everything I come in contact with. Just yesterday, I was telling a story how I slipped down wet stairs and thudded all the way down to the bottom, and my brother was like, that's like when you fell down the stairs in Florida over spring break. And it was. A day doesn't go by that I don't find unexplainable bruises on my arms and legs. My parents have a very permissive style of parenting. They're super relaxed, almost never saying no. My birthday's not until July, so I'm still 17, but since most of my friends are 18 and no longer have a legal curfew, my parents don't mind that I stay out late either. They trust me so they don't feel like they need to keep a close eye on me. Also, they don't hold my brother and I to responsibilities, such as making us do chores around the house. The summer between 5th and 6th grade, I was going to stand up as a junior bridesmaid in 2 weddings. For as long as I could remember, I had a habit of biting my nails so they never had the chance to grow long. I used the incentive of getting my nails done for the wedding to quit cold turkey and keep myself from biting them. I struggled even once biting them off in my sleep, but I eventually succeeded and today can grow out my nails. Another bad habit I have is always cracking my knuckles and neck, but I really don't have a reason to quit doing that, so for the moment it doesn't look like I'll break the habit. I have always been super indecisive even when using decision-making strategies. My parents used to make fun of me for taking forever to pick out which book to buy at Barnes & Noble or what to order off the menu. Deciding on a college was so difficult. I made a pros and cons chart from my top 2 choices, but ended up going with my gut feeling. My family has definitely taught me a lot just from me being around them and watching how they do things. Whether it was dressing up like dad, or copying mom, I always looked to my parents as role models. I have one younger brother, which makes me the oldest child. In accordance to Adler's theory, I'm very conscientious, strive for achievement, and like to stick to rules and order. I've always prided myself on being stronger and taller than my brother, because he's 3 years younger than me. But now that he's 14, he's 6 inches taller than me, and it crushed me that I lost that battle. I'm also type A and usually have to get my way, which makes me a little demanding with other people. I have a high optimum level of arousal, which motivates me to be adventurous and a risk taker. I spoke at Writers Week because it terrified me, and I encouraged everyone to also do something every day that scares them. And after adventure, I always push myself to do the next biggest thing. Every time we learn how to do something else, I'm one of the first ones eager to do it. I like being scared, but maybe I'm just an adrenaline junkie. I am an extremely optimistic person. Whenever someone comes to me to rant or complain about something in their life, I can't help but look at the positive side of the situation. This doesn't really help pessimists out very much because they just want me to be able to join their rant, but my brain just doesn't work that way. These past weeks with AP tests have actually been less stressful on me because I know that once I take them, we'll be able to cruise all the way until graduation. Also, rather than focusing on how I won't see my best friends every day anymore when we move away, I'm thinking about the exciting new experiences we'll have in college and how crazy it'll be to get everyone together again when we come back from break. I've always tried to focus on the small positive things that happen every day. 2014 was the hardest year for me with stress in school and relationships, and I did this challenge to write something down every day that made me smile. So on January 1st, 2015, I can look back and read them all. They range from going out to lunch with a friend to making guacamole. I also recently finished the Instagram 100 Happy Days challenge, which was even harder because I had to take a good picture of something that made me happy every day. I am a very nostalgic person. Unfortunately, this leaves me wanting to collect and save everything so I can go back through it and relive whatever experience it's from. I have boxes under my bed full of these sentimental items. I also have a few collections, postcards, rocks, shells, and Mardi Gras beads, which I've been fascinated by ever since I was little. They make my room super cluttered, and I'm sad I have to leave everything behind when I go to college, but I don't want to be that roommate who brings her homecoming tiara to college. It's been neat looking at my life through the lens of psychology, and I hope Psych sticks with me so I can continue to make daily Psych connections. I've learned that I'll have to be more confident with the decisions I make and be able to compromise with other people, because I'll have to continue making decisions for the rest of my life, and my birth order doesn't define me. I've also learned to appreciate my positivity for my optimism, daily uplifts, and even all my sentimental clutter, and that I'll continue to use it to keep me smiling and happy from day to day.